How are you guys doing today? I wanted to talk about a topic that has become increasingly more important to me over the past year, and one that I feel like people in the art community aren't talking about enough, and that is how to put the fun back into your art, and for this channel, more specifically, how to put the fun back into plein air painting. So the first way is to pick a spot based on comfort rather than what you're able to paint. So when you're painting, you're probably either going to find a spot that is comfortable or you're going to find a spot that has a really cool view. It's very rare that you're going to find both. So 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go with the more comfortable spot. So that means a spot that has a seat or somewhere that I can sit, a spot in the shade, or a spot that allows you to paint without feeling like you're in everybody else's way. So by doing this, you're instantly going to make your painting experience more enjoyable and far less stressful. The next way is to use supplies that you're super familiar with. If your goal is to have a peaceful art session, then you're going to want to go with your bread and butter supplies. If that happens to be ballpoint pen, then use ballpoint pen. If that's gouache, then use gouache. But the overall idea is to just use what you're comfortable with rather than what you saw somebody else using. When you bring your go-to supplies, there's not going to be any questions about how to render, how to use the supply, what you can't do with it. You're already going to know. And so by doing that, you're going to make the painting process easier on yourself, and there's not going to be as much stress involved. Next is to change your expectations for your paintings. If you set out with the expectations of making a good painting, then you're already adding an unnecessary level of stress by having an expectation for the painting. I've found that it's more helpful to go out with the expectation of just getting a painting done. So then the fact that you're out painting, you've already completed your goal. The next way is to forget the idea that you have to finish your sketch on location. A lot of my sketches, and I would almost go as far as to say most of my sketches, start on location, and then because of some outstanding circumstance, I have to finish them at home. But what that does is it allows me to keep the sketch light and have fun while I'm on location, and then finish it up and render it at home so that I don't rush when I'm out on location, which is the most important part, is when I'm on location. And a lot of the reason why we rush when we're on location is because we want to take a picture of the sketch at the place that we're sketching at. And so that leads into the next point of there's no need to post every painting. Even now that I'm posting these videos on YouTube, there are still, I would say about 50% of my sketches you guys don't see because first of all, they're bad. And second of all, some things I just keep to myself, keep these sketches for my own personal development, and it keeps the pressure down. If I knew that every time I made a sketch I had to post it, it would definitely change how I sketched. It would change the intensity of the session. So I try to keep in mind that I don't have to post everything and that some art can be bad, and I'll just keep it to myself. The next way is to expect and to welcome conversations. When you're out sketching, you have to realize that this is something that most people don't see every day. So naturally, people are going to want to come up to you and talk to you and ask questions about your painting and interrupt your focus. But if you go into it with the expectation that that's going to happen, you'll take it much more lightly. And you'll eventually come to enjoy the little conversations here and there. Because if you don't expect it, then it will be kind of nerve-wracking that you're going to have a full conversation with somebody, and you're going to have to explain to them how it works and all these little things that are going to take your focus off your painting. But if you come to expect it and just welcome it as a part of the painting process, then you'll make yourself much less stressed. And the last bit of advice, which I feel like might be the most practical advice of the whole video, and that is to find a group to paint with. This is something that I'm still yet to do, but I actually am. I'm actively looking for a group to paint with because I feel like that would bring a sort of, camaraderie, and it'll just make the whole experience more fun. So I would say that if you're looking to kind of enjoy your painting more, maybe try finding a group to paint with. Alright guys, the last thing I want to say before I go is that my commissions are now officially up on my Ko-Fi. I will be doing pretty much anything. I will be doing house portraits, normal portraits, any subjects you want, and probably pets as well. I'm sure that's something that people are interested in. You can see my commissions up on Ko-Fi. It'll be in the description. I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Hope to see you guys in the next one.